Hi everybody, Susie here, just another beauty guru on YouTube. How are you doing? Hope you all had a great holiday. We are here for another Throwback Thursday and we're going in with Garfield. Now, this palette did not get much excitement, but I love it. It is a great, bright, neutral, warm palette and I love the colors. Very fun to wear, very wearable palette. And yeah, we're going to use that today for our Throwback Thursday. And then I'm going to take my tree down tomorrow. After you see this, I will be taking my trees down and Christmas will be officially over. Look at my lights are starting to dim. What's going on? Oh my, I'm going to have to buy new Christmas lights next year. Breathe, Susie, breathe. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be filming. How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Hold on while I get everything ready. Okay, so this isn't a fully new or fully old Throwback Thursday because the only thing I'm using that's older is my Garfield palette because I went and did a little Amazon purchase and I got another NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I've been using the Revlon one and I just don't like it. And I'm going to not finish using it because I don't like it. I did get a new Lash Princess from Essence. You know, my ride or die mascara. I can't speak right now. I'm so excited to be doing a video. How is everyone? I had such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas. I think I made out better than the kids did. I've got the new, I'm going to show you guys before you see this video, so you'll already know about this, but I got the new Boucle Silk. I got the One Size Blush Trio, which I absolutely love, and I'm going to say it again. If you get a chance, get it. It's on sale right now till the 1st. It's on sale for $26 plus an extra 20% off of that on Sephora's website right now. So it is, I'm dying to have my husband buy me another one. Of course, here is the Revlon Color Stay. She's going bye-bye. We don't like her. Okay. We don't like her. That is the brow pencil, not the Color Stay lip liner, the brow pencil. But also I'm going to show you in my haul. I got new sponges. I got new makeup wipes. I also, in my haul for Sephora, I repurchased my NARS concealer. God damn, it's good stuff. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm 53. I'm getting up there in age. But for real, look at, my eyes have seen better days. Clearly. And hold, please. I've got a little kitty that wants in my room. Sorry if you could hear all that commotion. He is so cute. I can't say no to him. That is my Cisco. And he's gotten so big. He is big enough to climb up onto the window now. Come here. He runs from me. I wanted to show you. Oh, look at that little friend showed up. Isn't that beautiful? Beauty-muss. Okay, yes. Well, that's okay because we have got new products and I've got products to show you and I'm so excited. I've got, y'all know I got the Fenty Skin Hydrating Toner. Well, I went ahead and got the Hydrovisor and I got the refill and the case that it goes in. You two better get along. I'm trying to film over here. They're fighting. They are so funny together. I swear to God. So, you know, I didn't get everything I wanted to, but I did get the, it was a set. It had a full-size Hydrovisor in it. It won't be here till Wednesday because they didn't have it in my store. It had a full-size Hydrovisor, a mini toner, which will refill this. It has a mini face cleanser and something else, and it was $23. So if you get a chance to go on Fenty, because this alone is $40. So to get a full-size one of these for $23 plus all the extras, that is a really, really good deal. And I'm telling you, oh, my skin feels fabulous. Fabulous, people. I love it. I just love it. Now, I did get this Magic Molecule Antimicrobial Skin Spray. It's hypochlorous acid. It's for face and body. And this helps sanitize your skin from antigens and stuff. And I'm not sure how drying it is, but I hear a lot of good things about it. So, yeah. And it doesn't have a smell. It's very good. So it's for everything. It keeps you clean. So let's keep those germs gone because I got the sniffles and I just had to dope up with medication, which isn't good, you know, because I never get sick. But we went to see my daughter for her birthday. She was sick because then she called me at almost midnight that night crying, but I didn't answer the phone because I was personally asleep. But I called her the next day and she told me that her chest was on fire, that her throat was on fire. So, you know, I told her to do all the usual stuff, you know, get the Breathe Easy tea, get the Vicks, get Canela, you know, all the normal stuff that you get when you're sick. And dose up. Get the Sucrets lozenges with the lidocaine in it. Get the throat spray with the lidocaine in it. Because she always thinks, I gotta go to the doctor. No, you don't, baby. You gotta take medicine. It's just the flu. You know? And I don't get sick. And I've had my flu shot. So this shouldn't affect me too bad. But I did have the mocos. And I did have problems breathing. So I took my Sudafed and I took some Theraflu. So I sniffle a lot anyways. But hopefully I don't have to sneeze. Because I have been sneezing like crazy, and I don't sneeze. So, that being said, oh, God, this one size. Beautiful, beautiful product. Just love it. I want to get the peach colored one. This one is Thirsty Yes Sir and Kisses Please. This is the Cheek Clapper and Attention Seeker. And I really, this light color pink looks great on my skin tone. So if your skin tone is darker than mine, go with the darker color. This is buildable. It doesn't just come on and just be bright pink on your face. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love it more than I love my Blend Bunny. That's saying a lot because I love my Blend Bunny Blush Trio. But what I like about this, it's all one color. So it's buildable. So I put this cream on first after I put on my foundation. Then I put on this after I put on my powder. And this is like a cheek lighter, like a blush lighter. It's like a blush and highlighter combination. And it gives you just a touch of highlight in the pink color. And if you want more than just glistening skin, which I always do, then you go in with more highlighter. But I haven't because it's good. It's really good. And I really like the product. So now I know what the hype is about because I've been seeing it all over the socials and everything. And I'm just like, what's the big deal? It's just a blush. I get it now. I do, you know, and it makes me curious to try others. But, you know, I was just watching Heather Austin and she was going on about certain ones that she didn't care for. And, you know, those ones I were curious about. So I'm really glad because she's not the only one who said it wasn't good. And they're talking about the Rare Beauty blush, the cream blush. And I'm interested in cream blushes because I don't normally use them. I'm going to go in with Perfect Match, which is kind of a dark brown, but not the darkest. And use it in my transition because I want a little bit of color today. But I want the beautiful warm tones that this palette has. This is from Glamlight. This is the Garfield palette. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I think it's only like 10 or 11 bucks. Look how pretty that is. That is just a nice wash of color, which is perfect for any office setting. And then if you want, you can just be a one and done and then put in some little glitter here. It'd be really pretty. But you know me, I've got to bougie it up. Bougie it up. Gussy it up. Make it more than it needs to be. Because, as the blush said, attention seeker. Look at me. I'm on YouTube. Look at me. Look at me. Thank you. To my beautiful friends and people who are watching this, I thank you so much. To my Ember Luna. Hi, baby girl. I saw your new makeup you got. That's so awesome. Got a shout out to my babies because they be watching. They be watching. I love it. I love my grands so much. I just talked to Amber the other day and she says, Abu, that was such a good Christmas. When can we come back over? You know, that age is so special. So special to me. Such a good age, you know, such a good age. They appreciate, they love. They don't know what it is to be unappreciative. I mean, they know, but they don't understand that when they are being unappreciative, but they appreciate the little things that they get, you know. She was so excited. Oh, I got clothes, you know. She was so excited. Every present she opened, everything. But the first one I gave her, I think was the Elsa. I think I gave her the Elsa doll first, and boy, did she lose her ever-loving biscuits. We're going in with lasagna, which is a little bit red. It's more of a maroon. I'm just going in lightly, and look at that color payoff. Glamlite is really, really good with their matte formula, and they have really, really great color payoff. So you don't need to put a lot on the brush. This is just a cheap $2. We don't talk about Bruno brush. And, but, you know, they got my money, so I'm going to keep using it until I get another brush and replace this. But I'm too busy buying makeups to replace my brushes. But I hear brushes make a big difference. So I will be investing. But first I want to invest in a camera so I don't have to use my phone all the time to record on. And then I can try editing and, you know, cutting through all this boring stuff and making it real snazzy on Snazzical software. I do have a digital media background, y'all. I really, really do. All right, now we're going to go in with our NYX glitter glue. Trusty NYX. Always, always with the glitter glue. Yes, I raw dog it. I put it right on my finger and right on my lid. Sorry, not sorry. It works for me. But, you know, you just need a touch of this stuff. That's it. I don't want to mess up my brushes with glue on them. I'm sure my makeup brush cleaner will clean it off, but that would be a lot I'd have to be doing, and I'm not ready to commit. Let's be honest, that's a lot to do to your brushes, and my brushes are $2. They're not going to be able to handle glue on them. So let's see, what do we want first? I think we're going to go in with Abu Dhabi and then Heart of Gold. How about that? Abu Dhabi and Heart of Gold. Yeah, look how bright and beautiful that is. So pretty. Look at that. And this palette, if they still have it, I think it's like $11. Look at that payout you get. I only have fallout because I got big mutton chop fingers. Little piggy fingers all over my cheeks. My cheeks are so big that my lashes hit them. That's why I can't do my bottom lashes with mascara. Oh yeah, that blends so beautiful, y'all. Gotta try it, Glamlite. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Pick out the color story you want, grab it, and just try it. It's makeup. And this isn't an arm and a leg. This isn't a $70 palette. This, like I said, is $11. So it's totally worth it. It's drugstore, but with high-end quality. It's better than Natasha Denona. I said what I said. Okay? I know Natasha is awesome, but when you put the price point in there with it, I'm telling you, this is better then, because you don't have to spend as much money. You know, and if you just want to dabble in it and not become a connoisseur like me, there's no need to spend that kind of money on makeup. There just isn't. Makeup is a luxury item as it is. So if you want to play with it and not spend a lot of coin, try Glamlight. Go to the Glamlight website. Check it out. She's also on TikTok. She does a lot of her sales on TikTok. She'll go live on TikTok, and she will start selling things at a ridiculously low price. You know, her lips and stuff, her lip sets are so popular, so popular. Now, I have one of her lip sets, and I did not enjoy it. And it broke my heart because it was the Lord of the Rings lip set. But it bled. But my lips are 53 years old, not 23. So there's a difference. But her lip sets, you get a lipstick, a lip liner, and a lip gloss for like $15, $20. When you go to the grocery store, you got to spend $15 on the damn liner alone. Let alone then the lipstick's another $15 and the gloss is another $10. I mean, that's a really good deal for all three components, in my opinion. It's a really good deal. That being said, we're going to throw back to my Color Stay Revlon Longwear makeup today. Why? It is a good product. 12 bucks, people. 12 bucks. It works, and it's good. And it's good. It rivals this, but this is better. Not a lot, but it is. I almost bought that for $30, but they didn't have it at my Sephora, so I couldn't. So I didn't. I went with the other product. And since it was a gift, I didn't care about the price, because I got gift cards for Christmas. It was a beautiful thing, people. A beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, I think I made out better than the kids. I got so much love. The love I felt for Christmas, at Christmas, during Christmas, with the family. And it wasn't even all my family, but I just loved them. And now next year, I'm so getting them gifts. The little nieces and nephews were there that were grown-up adults, and they had their babies, and their babies are so beautiful. And I was like, I need to get them gifts because they're beautiful and they deserve it. So I'm going to get her number, my little niece, find out what the kids like for next year. And then next year, I'm going to make sure I know their sizes, because my little Amber got clothes that were all too small. She didn't care. Didn't care. Did not. But it was really, really sweet. She was like, I'm going to wear this. Mom's like, no, you can't, honey. She goes, I want to wear it. It's mine. That's beautiful. Guess what I forgot to do? My sponge. Yeah, my sponge. I'm back. Got my sponge wet, and I got Cisco. Look how big he is. Oh my gosh, he's so big. He's so cute. He's like, don't touch me. But he's a doll. He's a doll. He goes in to be fixed and everything in February, because, you know, Bob Barker used to say, spay and neuter your pets. But he's too young. He was born on September 13th. I know I've said this before, but he He's just a little guy, but he finally made it into the window today. So he's not hanging on the curtains like this anymore. He's like, I got up there. I was like, what a big boy you are. He's so cute. He cracks me up. My legs are so chopped up by his claws, though. They got to go. Oh my gosh. You know, he climbs up me like I am the Tower of Pisa or something. Without pants on, he climbs up my legs. Ow. Let me tell you, that hurts. I got him for Rich. I really did. And he likes me better. I don't know what to do about that. Because I really did get him for Rich. Because Rich lost his baby. But when Rich is working from home or at home during the weekends while I'm at work, because I don't get weekends off anymore, apparently. At least I don't know when my next weekend will be off. I've asked for one in January so that I could go to a function, and that's the only weekend I have off. And the last weekend I had off was on the 20th of December. So from the 20th of December to the 10th of January is my next weekend off, and then I don't get one all of January other than that weekend. And yeah, so I don't get weekends off anymore, and I don't know why. I think my boss wants me to quit. But it is what it is. You know, I need my job. I'm not going to quit. I'm not a quitter, except for drugs. Don't do drugs. I quit using drugs. And that anniversary is coming up, people, and I'm feeling edgy. Edgy. It's been a long time. It's been a long, long time. And I just can't believe it's been this long. I got clean. Not because I wanted to. I've told this before, too. I don't know why. I know you're thinking, Susie, in the foundation, but here we are. January 8th was Elvis's birthday, and I was going to get high, and I couldn't. It was 2005. I can't believe that I've had this long of a drought without drugs or alcohol. It's amazing. My life today is so amazing, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be drug and alcohol free. I'm so happy with who I am today. You know, I will be at my job in March, 7 years. And, you know, saying that I think my boss wants me to quit, that's my addict behavior thinking. Because the truth is, we just pulled a double together yesterday, and we work great together. You know, she has a really hard time setting up the schedule. Now, is it fair that she gets every weekend off? No, but, you know, she is the call-in person. And I've got to look at her perspective, too. It's not fair to just blame other people. You know, this is food service we're talking about, but I'm trimming my brows all of a sudden. I didn't take my ADHD medicine. Oh, wow. Look at me just go all over the place, y'all. I didn't like that long hair sticking out. I didn't like it at all. I'm not supposed to do that. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. No weekends. What a bitch. Quit crying. You're having fun with makeup. God, Susie, quit being such a whiny crybaby. This is a good time. I kind of need to not powder yet because I need to put my blush on. The new one size blush. It works. Gratitude. I have so much gratitude today, you guys, you know, because When I was using, oh my God, I would go off the rails, screaming at people. I was just unhappy and angry all the time, and today I'm not. Today I'm happy. And I like being happy. It's addictive to be happy. And it's a choice that you make, and it's your perspective. And perspective is everything, people. Perspective is everything. Things are still tough. Things still happen. My husband just lost his vision in March. I would have taken that to the bar. Poor me, poor me, poor me, another. My husband's blind. Wah. I'm not going through it. He is. He needs my support, not my whininess. And I'm so grateful I found him. He's so awesome and supportive and amazing and strong and determined and courageous. He asked me, well, how would you feel if it was you? I said, I'd be curled up in a ball in the corner crying my eyes out. Literally. I would. I'm not as strong as he is. I'm just not. And I don't know that I would handle it well at all. And he took it in stride, y'all. Took it in stride. Didn't find it as a reason to use. He's got 20 years clean too. The strength that man has. I'm throwing this old one out so I don't mix it up with the new one. It's an empty. I don't do empties because I'm just not ready yet to do those kind of videos. I'll need a container to put my empties in and then do an empties video. Oh, excuse me. Getting old sucks sometimes. And that's okay because we have each other. And I'm so grateful. You guys, I'm so happy today. Life is good. Life is really good. I'm blessed with good health. I've got a wonderful husband. His mom and dad, I can call mom and dad. They love me so much. And, I haven't had a mom. I haven't had a mom in 18 years. Haven't had a dad in 22. So, I am so fucking grateful today. I'm so appreciative of everything they do. Oh my God. And my husband, he gets mad because he thinks they do too much. And I'm like, be fucking grateful, dude. If my parents were alive, don't you think they'd be trying to help us too? It's what they do. It makes them happy to help their kids, and they know they're not going to be around forever. They know that. They know their age. They're lucky to be their age. Fuck. His dad, Vietnam vet, fighting Agent Orange to this day. Oh my God. This man is so stubborn and determined. His dad is so stubborn and determined. He's going to do things all the time. And like when we moved in this house 5 years ago, I wanted to be able to put lights on the outside, but there were no outside outlets. Well, he's an electrician, so he put an outlet on. When we got the camper, he put the outlet onto the garage to plug in the camper, the right kind. He wired it all up. He's an electrician. It's what he does, and then when we got this dishwasher, he's like, I can plug that in. Well, he just recently lost his ability to walk very good because of Agent Orange. It's messing with he's getting these cramps in his legs and he can't walk. And he has to use a walker and he can barely go from the bedroom to the living room now because of Agent Orange. And the effects it's still having on his body because Agent Orange is a nasty, nasty, nasty chemical that was created by us. And everybody who was in Vietnam got exposed. And what it's doing to the children of Vietnam, that's for a whole nother video. That's not even for a makeup video. That being said, I can call him. My dad is experiencing the side effects from it still. And he said, well, we don't need to hire anybody to plug that in because my husband can't see, so he can't do the dishwasher. We're like, no, we're going to hire someone. He goes, I can do it. And, Dad, you can't even walk. I can get on the ground and do it, he says. Because the generations that we are from, we don't quit. We just keep going, people. It's not like today, oh my God, I gotta go to the doctor. No, you don't. You're just sick. Put some Vicks on, baby. It's okay, you know? And my daughter's learning that. She's learning that it's okay and that she can work through the pain. And she feels the pain, but she works through it. And she's got a good work ethic because I showed her, you go to work, you got bills to pay, you got to do it. No matter what, you keep going, you know? I mean, now we go in with this tier here. Oh, wait, let's do the bronzer first. Susie, slow down. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I need my meds. You can still see the pink coming through. But watch, when I put this other on, and it's not overbearing and it's not overpowering on my skin. God, if y'all got a chance to get the Pat McGrath bronzer on sale at Macy's, you're winners, just like me, because damn, this is good. Now, I don't know if Pat McGrath is being sold, if it's going to be shut down, what, but there's a lot in the makeup industry going on behind the scenes with Pat McGrath, because Pat McGrath herself is now the director in charge of Louis Vuitton's makeup. Yeah, the $250 quad eyeshadow palette. $250. That better be mothership good. You know what I mean? Because she is not, I don't know if she's still at the helms of Pat McGrath Labs or if they're just using her name like KVD, you know? Because Kat Von D, when she was at the helms, that was a really good product. Now that she's not at the helms, I don't know how good that product is. And Pat McGrath, everybody says the stuff that comes out isn't Pat McGrath. It doesn't come out as good as it used to. I like that color. Oh, God damn. If I'd have just, you know, been born rich, I could have bought that years ago. So this is normally $40 or $36. I got it for, it was $26 on sale with another 20% off. So it was like $23. You get 3 blushes here. So that's a really good price. It's on sale now at Sephora. Go and get it. It's only good till the 1st. Oh shit, this is going up on the 1st, I think. Okay, well, I'm going to be telling you this again before the 1st because I'm going to do a haul video with this. So you're going to see this before then anyways. You're going to see this before this video. That being said, where's, oh, there it is. Blush brush. My cheap little Temu brush. Yeah, I know, I'm a bad person. See how bright that looks? But watch as it blends out. And you can build it up light or as bright as you want. Look at that. It blends beautifully. It's not patchy. Then when I go in with my finishing powder, I'll lighten it up a bit, but if I have to. I like getting blush blindness. It's one of my favorite things. Look how pretty that is, though, y'all. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I like that a lot. I still got to do my brows and the rest of my eyes, but hold on. I want to show you this real quick. I'm going in with this blush lighter. Yeah, you can see that highlights. It's the perfect highlight for this blush. It was meant to be together. And it just looks a little shimmery. It doesn't look like my highlight, but isn't that pretty? I love it. And so I want another color. I'm gonna ask my husband again, but you know, he has bought me so much makeup recently, but that's okay. You know, I have my ways. Okay, we're gonna go in with the NYX micro brow pencil because I miss it. Yes. Yes. You saw the unboxing in this video. There she is. Beautiful. All right. That looks so good. The other one just came out patchy. It would have dark marks and then light marks, and it wasn't even toned, and it was hard to see on my camera, but it wasn't even as it distributed the color when I went across like this. This just went nice and even, distributed a nice even amount of color to hide those imperfections that I've got in my sparse brow. See how easy that was? Now look, there's no brow here. Suddenly you can tell I have no eyebrows. That is what it is, y'all. The 90s were a fun time. Did my eyebrows survive? Not all of them. I was at the height in Seattle, having a good time, y'all. Having a good time in Washington State. There were no cell phone cameras, no evidence. Thank God. Because boy, did I make a fool of myself. One time I was at my best friend's house. Apparently, her boyfriend and his friend, they went to the store. I had a bottle of Captain Morgan. And I said, okay, I'll see you in a minute. And that's the last thing I remember. I started to drink that drink and everything else went black. I woke up the next day. My grandma had been trying to get a hold of me. This was back in 92. My dad had just had a heart attack. But she said, you need to come home. We need to talk. And I thought she was mad because I didn't make my bed again. Because she used the same tone. When I didn't make my bed, I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I gotta go. Everybody else was still passed out. Well, little did I know, but I locked the boys out of the apartment. I was found when Tammy came home in the bathtub naked. She was like, what is that? Apparently I was throwing up, and they just pointed to the bathroom. They said, you deal with it. Because I was so fucked up, I locked them out. I was puking everywhere. I was calling her a bitch. I was a horrible, horrible guest. Horrible. And I don't remember any of it. And that is no excuse. None. None. I don't know what happened, how I got so drunk, but apparently I drank that whole bottle. But I don't remember anything, and that's the truth. And I to this day, mortified, horrible. I can't believe that was me, you know, because this girl I knew from school, from grade school. We knew each other. She didn't stay mad at me forever. She's still my friend to this day. But I owe her big time because they took care of me. Nothing bad happened to me. You know, there were times when I would get so messed up, I'd wake up and bad things were happening to me. So, yeah, I was a hot mess before I got clean. And, don't do drugs, kids. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Don't do alcohol either. I got brows. Look at that. I got brows. All right, we're going back into Garfield. And we're going to do my under eye. Boy, this video's everywhere, isn't it? What a throwback Thursday. Oh my gosh. Just letting it all out. Letting it all out. Why? Because we can. Because I'm not ashamed today of who I was. You know, that is not me today. That is no way. No way. Never. No way would I do that to anybody today. I'm proud of who I am today, you know. I've got 2 kids who I've raised who have never, ever known me high. And I love that. It's been a rough year, though. It really has. It looks so good. I love that color. I'm going in with perfect match. That looks good. I like that color. Of course, we're going to go in with my black liner because that's who I am as a person. Always has been. My nose is running hold. I can't tell which side it is. We're just going to hold that there for now. And there. Okay, just go with it. I'm not picking my nose and I'm not blowing it because I just put makeup on. Yeah, we're going there. Y'all ever seen that movie Tusk? I've never seen it, but I've heard it was really crazy. And some bad things happen to a walrus. Okay. Eyeliner. Let's go with Pat McGrath. Yes. Oh, there you are. I see you now. There she is. Hi, everybody. I love this look. What do you think? My nose itches. Ah! Okay, now we go in with the One Size Boucle Silk Finishing Powder. I'm telling you, I really like this. And I use a sponge. Check it out. Got the product. It brightens. It lightens. It helps blur the pores. I can see the difference. Watch. See? And in my mirror here, I can see it blurring my pores. I know you can't see my pores on the camera, but I'm 53. I've had no work done. I have pores. I've just always moisturized. And I'm Mexican, so I have good genes in my skin. But I'm also part white, so that's why I'm so pale. I'm Mexican vanilla, really. I really like this product. I really do. And she is a pretty penny, but I'm going to keep using it because I, paid a lot of money for it, and I love it. I love it, people. Okay, now we're going to go in with the lip liner. Revlon, not the brow. The lip. The lip is good. The foundation is good. I just didn't care for that brow. And this lip liner does stay all day. I'm going to go in with a nude lip today because we're going to go out to eat here in a minute and have some lunch, and I'm going to fuck up my lip. And a red lip looks bad fucked up, but a nude lip just looks nude. And I can fix it after. And don't get me wrong, I fixed the red lip too, but it looks bad. You get that butthole lip thing going. Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love my red lip, and I'm going to wear it on New Year's Eve. But today, I'm not. We're going to chill. And yes, I work New Year's Eve. I work New Year's Day. I'm still going out. I'm not getting high. I'm not getting loaded. And I'm going to be freaking exhausted. Why? Because I'm quitting my energy drinks. New Year's resolution, y'all. As far as caffeine goes, I'm going to cut back to my, I've got Death Wish coffee right now. I might get some more. It's got pretty good caffeine quantities in it. I'm drinking 300 in each can at this point. So I am cutting back because I'm only going to do 2 cups in the morning. That's it. I'm not going to do any more after that. I only do 2 e-drinks a day too, but I think that's a lot more caffeine. This is a Revlon. There's another Revlon I have that I want to use because it's so pretty. It's a pretty peach. My desk is such a mess. If y'all could see it, you'd be ashamed of me. You'd be like, what the hell, Susie? Here it is. Peach. Revlon. Isn't that pretty? There we go. Now all I got left to do is my mascara, which I just got. So we need to open her up. There it is. I hate it when it's not a clean rip. Not even from the top. God damn. This video is just going to go on and on and on. Got it. Got it. Got it. This is so much fun. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline. Oh, wow. Look at that. Drippy. Goopsters. Goopsters. Okay. Oh, I love fresh mascara in the morning. Y'all ever seen Apocalypse Now? I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yeah, I know. Bad movie reference, but that was Vietnam, kids. It was dark, dark days. We lost a lot of good men. So did they. They lost a lot of people. What's sad is those villages that got struck with the Agent Orange had children who didn't die. Some of them got deformed and stuff, but the sad part is it gets into your DNA. So then when you have children, they're affected with the Agent Orange as well. And it just keeps going and going and going. That's our TED Talks. Thanks. But, you know, smart government would have destroyed that product long ago. I got peeling on my lip. But we're not going to talk about Agent Orange. We're going to talk about this Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Now this is so satisfying to put on my lips. All right, y'all, that does it for my Throwback Thursday. Thanks for joining me. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Sorry I've been all over the place. I need to go take my ADHD medicine. Thanks for joining me again. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe down there. Please, 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 please. I love having subscribers. It helps my channel so, so much. And I think I have to have like 50 subscribers to do a live. I'm up to 47. Woo! 47. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know I'm loud and obnoxious and everything else. And, you know, so I'm sorry. I need to go take my meds. But that being said, thanks for joining me. My Throwback Thursday. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.